Today we got a brand new blog post from Call of Duty going over everything Citadelle Info and also new perks, ammo mods, and their augments to go along with them. So much to go over. I just hit the mic, but either way, let's not waste any more time. Drop a like and subscribe, and let's get into this. And there's a lot to go over, so let's hurry. So first things first, we get this image of Citadel, and we do, the main thing I want to take from this is that we do see both vermin and parasites returning on this map. Very fun. Then we get an overview of the map right here, looking so cool, bro. I cannot wait to play this map. But one thing that is worth reading, now they actually do a lot of history of the map, like especially here, and I'm not actually going to read through all of that just because there's so much to go over that it's not time for that, but I will at least read the overview of this because it gives you a good idea of the map. But what it says is, one of Avalon's oldest landmarks, the Citadel is shunned by the locals for both its sinister history and because it's a base of operations for the crime family known as the French Syndicate. The castle was established in the 1100s and on the site of the Leaper colony. The construction was completed a century later. In the 1300s, a renegade knight, Guy de Saint Michael, and his 4 enforcers took over the fortress and instituted the criminal reign of terror that birthed the Syndicate. So honestly, I feel like his 4 enforcers, there's 4 elemental swords on this map. I feel like that's where it's going to come from, but either way, let's continue. We also see our characters. We kind of knew this. We're going to have 4 playable characters. Sam AI is going to be returning, interestingly enough. If you guys know, you watch my videos, then you know. And then we have Peck and Ravnoff. They're going to be talking to us on the radio. And weirdly enough, Strauss is going to be joined with Raptor 1 just on exfil duty, I guess. But, you know, whatever. And then we actually have a lot of images of every area. And personally, I don't like looking at these. I just like experiencing the map myself. So I'm actually not going to go over it in this video. But if you guys want to, just go check out the Call of Duty blog. You will look through them all yourself. But regardless, though, now we actually have the new, I guess, enemy, which is going to be the Doppelghast. And originally, my small brain thought Doppelghast was related to doppelganger, but apparently that's not how that works. And instead, what this translates to English as is double horror. And he looks really spooky. I like that. I like this guy looking all that scary and spooky. We also have this other image and a sneak peek at what we are going to be seeing in a bit. Now, what they do explain to us is how this enemy works, and it's actually kind of interesting because what it could do is it has erratic movement. It just can kind of dodge your bullets, moving from side to side. And also, if you leave him alone too long and don't kill him right away, he could turn into the amalgam, which is fun, you know. But it also explains its attacks. So obviously it has its melee attacks, but it also has where it shoots an array of sharp, bloody needles that can disturb oncoming attacks that you're sending its way, but also if they do hit you, they will actually cause some hallucinations, which interesting. I'm kind of interested to see how that's all going to work. That's going to be really underwhelming or really cool, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. But that's generally how this Doppelghast is going to be working. It's really cool stuff. And yeah, but now we get into the big one, the elemental wonder weapons, which are apparently called the bastard swords. So that's cool. Oh, I guess the default one is the bastard swords, and then the elemental forms are the other ones we'll get into. They don't really explain too much about the bastard sword, but either way, they do say it can be turned into these 4 different variants of it. And we see the name of them: the Caliburn, the Durendal, Ballmug, and Solaces. Hopefully I'm saying those all right. Probably not, but we could actually see all of these swords, their variants, actually have little animal things on it. We have a dragon for this one, we have a deer for this one, a crow, and a lion. Very cool stuff. And but they do explain how these are kind of going to work, and they say that they could definitely do a cleavage chunk and do a slash, just like melee attack. Obviously it's a melee weapon, it's a sword. You should be able to just swing at these enemies, but you're also able to defend with it. Interesting enough, you could do a defensive parry, and this is especially works against oncoming projectiles, which is pretty cool. I think that should be interesting. I can't imagine it's going to be too useful because I can't imagine myself blocking too much in zombies, but it'll be interesting to try out. But then they also say when they are transformed into their elemental form, each wonder weapon will have a unique devastating special attack as well as a passive effect that powers up over time. And I think they explain it here, so let's see what these are all do. So we have the Caliburn, which is the dragon one. He says, creates a fiery metal storm of undead flesh, or burning undead flesh. I can't read right now. Setting zombies alight and summoning an immense fireball. Okay, so that's cool and all, but like, it doesn't really talk about a passive. I think this is just a special attack. Are they just going to keep that secret? If they are, that's cool, but if not, I'm kind of confused. Anyways, we have the next one, which is Durendal, which is the, this deer one. The stag of storms, and it says, summon thunderous power from the skies, discharge voltaic power, and stun and stagger before an electric beam serves up a severe searing, I guess. And then we have Balmug, which is Raven's Shadow. Cast your rotting foes into the ethereal abyss, wrapping nearby enemies into a focused linear tear. So that's really cool. We actually saw this in the trailer. I actually saw both of these in the trailer, so those are really cool. And then here's the one that's the most interesting. I'm actually very curious what the Solstice line of light does. The warm light courses through you as you send foes screaming into the darkness. And of course, the one I want to know about is literally, why are they keeping this one secret? I'm actually curious about that. Huh. I guess we'll have to wait and see what that one does. But also, I don't think they talked about their passive effects. I'm very curious about passive effects because I think those are so underutilized in zombies that I think that they should do it more. But of course, we get one last look at the swords, looking all cool and all that. Next, of course, they actually talk about when the main quest and its rewards are going to be going live, and it's right at launch. There's no wait and anything like that. But for completing the main quest, you'll actually get a jackknife operator skin for Weaver, very cool, and a unique calling card, which obviously there's one that's more unique if you do it before directed mode comes out. But then we get this picture and we see this thing, and they actually went over all the enemies, and what is that? Is that like an amalgam? What is that, bro? Like, I don't think that's something we've seen before. Maybe it's like it's midway transferring to the amalgam or something like that. Like if it eats more and more, it eventually becomes the amalgam, but right now it's not. I'm assuming it's something like that, but I don't know. But then it talks about different features on the map. The oil trap, we actually saw this in the trailer. It's just a trap that drops oil on zombies. Very cool. Then we have the lion cannon, a giant organic bronze lion cannon on a large rotating cog platform, dominates the outer battlements of the fortress and provides a specular means to enter the keep, which is something we saw in the trailer. What would happen if you climbed inside it? Wait, what? I'm doing that day one. We're doing that immediately. We have syndicate loot crates, evidence that persists around, or evidence of the presence of this group can be seen as you explore the Citadel, as they mark some specific crates for their own uses. Those of inquisitive nature may wish to investigate. Interesting. And we have points of power. Strange metallic manholes have been discovered in various locations across the map, but none of them seem to lead to any kind of sewer system. Instead, they have another, perhaps otherworldly use. Interesting. Okay. And then additional, we have expected calling cards, including Dark Ops challenges. Okay, we're getting new Dark Ops intel, informs audio logs, documents, and artifacts discovered throughout exploration of the map. Okay, so we all know that stuff is going to come. Cool. And then we have new content, which we have Vulture Aid. It's back. I like how that actually looks. I don't like how the machine, like, well, I'll explain when I get to it, but I actually like how this can looks a lot. That might be my favorite can looking. But then we get a new design for Vulture Aid and its machine. I kind of wish it looked like this because it looks really cool, but if it was still just red, I think that'd be cool, but whatever. That's what they decide to do. And of course, they say for the first time since Black Ops 2, Vulture Aid is back. Now, what it does, what does it say? It doesn't, well, it says it's going to be in the Wonder Fizz, but also it's going to have a machine on Citadelle Info, and it's also going to be available on Terminus and Liberty Falls through the Wonder Fizz machine. But, what does it do? Well, these are the augments. I guess it says somewhere here, you'll discover an increase of a variety of loot dropped from enemies. Additional loot takes, the form of essence files and small ammo drops. Okay, so I guess it's saying it increases for, I guess it's the natural loot that they already dropped. So salvage, you're going to get more salvage by just using it, and then also it's going to give you drops of ammo crates, or ammo drops, and also just points, right? And that's something, so that's pretty much what the OG Vulture Aid did, so that's cool to see all that. But plus it's going to be the bonus, which is the more, I guess, salvage too, which is great. But now for its augments, starting off with its major augments. It says on death, zombies have a chance to create a gas cloud that charges your field upgrade. That is not what I thought I was going to say. I was going to say this is just the old one, right? Because you stand in it and normally zombies just run away from you, but this actually just charges your field upgrade. That could be interesting for sure. But anyways, next one we have a smell of death. On death, zombies have a chance to create a glass cloud that conceals you while you're standing. Okay, that's the OG one. Okay, that's the one I was thinking about. Then we have parting gift, Vulture Aid ammo drops give you more ammo gives more ammo to wonder weapons. Actually, that could be really cool if wonder weapons are actually really good for high rounds again. Like that could be really important to run for high rounds. But then we have the minor augments. We have Condor's research, auto pick up loot from farther away. That is actually so convenient because sometimes it's just annoying when you ran past it but you barely missed it. So that's going to be like the best quality of life one. I'm probably going to run that. Then we have Carrion's luggage. Critical kills have a chance to drop extra salvage. Actually, just kidding. This is one I'm running. I mean, you get the salvage bonus that you're already getting from running Vulture Aid, and then on top of that, you get even more by using this for getting critical kills. I don't know. Salvage is pretty important. But anyways, Picky Eater. On death, zombies have a chance of dropping your current equipment. Okay, those are all great. What the hell? All of those miners are so good. Honestly, I feel like, aren't these better than the actual majors? I don't know, bro. These were actually really cool. I like those a lot. Oh, and then we have, of course, the new ammo mod, which is Light Mend. Available, wait, was it? Unlocked rewards as a part of the Merry Mayhem event. Oh, so you have to actually do an event. We'll have to hopefully see what that is soon enough. But what does it do? Let's find out together. Bullets deal light elemental damage. Each bullet has a chance to transform a normal or special enemies' health into healing glyphs that move to nearby injured allies. Interesting. Okay. This can be on all 3 zombies maps, and it can be chosen through the arsenal machine, but you have to, unlock it through this event. But then we have the augment. I don't entirely get. Okay, well, I don't get how it works. So they just drop these, and then if you walk over them, they heal you, or they go to you and they heal you. It says it moves to nearby injured allies. So I guess they just stay on the map, and then they just fly to you while you're injured. But I assume they're going to be not permanently on the map, and they eventually disappear. I don't think they last forever because that would be kind of broken. But either way, let's read these augments. Antibiotic. Healing glyphs now damage enemies that touch it, but the lifetime is reduced. Oh, literally. Okay, this literally explains exactly how I think it's going to work. So how it's going to work is that when you kill an enemy, they have a chance of dropping these on the floor, and then whenever they'll be there for a temporary amount of time, but if you are weak in that time and just getting about to die, this actually flies to you and heals you, which potentially could be really cool. But especially with the light extra bonus damage, which I imagine is going to be the weakness towards a lot of things on this map. But regardless, this is just going to work just like that, except when it's on the floor just floating on the map like this, if a zombie walks through it, it gets damaged. Anyways, we have Big Game. Lightman has a chance to activate on elite enemies, dropping 3 or more glyphs, which is cool, I guess. Dual action. Consuming the healing glyph will now temporarily allow you to heal faster. That's cool, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure which one's the best one. I think this one is one we'll have to test out. But then we have the miners. Longer life. The healing glyph's lifetime is increased, so it just stays on the map longer. Probably that's going to be the best one. Extra strength. The healing glyph replenishes more health when consumed. I don't know. Express remedy. Increase the range of the glyphs that can move to allies. Oh, so you actually have to be close to them. You can't like kill them on one part of the map and then run to the other part of the map. But this will increase that range. I don't know. But either way, that's how this what was it called again? A light mend is going to work. Now, of course, now we have Tesla Storm, which is returning, and this is going to be unlocked as a rewarded part of the Merry Mayhem. Are they both the Merry Mayhem events? Yeah, Merry Mayhem. So both of these are going to be unlocked through that. But they say right away how this works. For 10 seconds, lightning connects to other players, stunning and damaging normal enemies. Oh, only normal enemies? What? At least special enemies too. That's kind of useless. I'm sure there's going to be an augment for that. This field upgrade could be on all 3. Yes, this is going to be on the zombies. We already know that though. But let's read its augments. Transformer. The field damage is increased by the number of allies are connected. Shockwave. On activation, stun and damage all nearby enemies. Wait, what? Stun. It's just like, I don't, I guess that's a good get out of jail free card, you know, just stun all the zombies close by you. That's cool, I guess. Static discharge on activation, create a lethal surge of electricity around you. I don't really get what the difference is between these two. I guess I'll have to test them out. But either way, then we have the minor augments, power grid, increase the range of the electric tethering that connects allies. Overclock, your movement speed is increased during Tesla Storm. Actually, that might be kind of good. That actually might be pretty good. Then lithium charge, increase Tesla Storm's duration. This seems like the best one because just having a movement speed beast is going to be nice because Ether Shroud no longer does that in this game. But I don't know. I guess we'll have to just try this one out. But anyways, we have the new Gobblegums coming to the game, and here they are. Power Keg, Timeout, actually really curious what Timeout does, and Holiday Cheer. Let's find out what they do together. Okay, Power Keg, unlock as the Gobblegum Mania event. Wait, what? Timeout, unlock as a part of the Gobblegum Mania effect. Okay, permanently unlocking Jingle Howls. Okay. I guess that, what do they do though? Oh, they say up here. I'm an idiot. Okay, Power Keg spawns a full power up. Okay, cool. We knew that. Timeout lasts up to 3 minutes and clears all normal and special enemies and wait, what? And end the round. Spawning normal spawning will not resume during this time. Wait, what? So this is just ends the round. Wait, what? Clears all normal and special enemies and end the round. Spawning normal enemies will not resume during this time. Oh, okay, I get what happens. That's actually kind of interesting. So what it does is that you activate it and it ends the round, and for 3 minutes zombies won't spawn, and like no zombies at all will spawn. That's interesting. That just gives you time to explore the map, I guess. I don't know how useful that's going to be. I don't know if they should be an ultra, but it's interesting. So yeah, and then Holiday Cheer, zombies now have festive decorations. Cool stuff. Anyways, they continue this to say, I thought the hand cannon was already available in zombies. Is it not? They have a zombie training course, so that's cool. If you guys are bad at zombies, you could learn how to be good at zombies. I don't really care too much about it. Directed mode they talk about, it's going to be early, the start of season 2, which I think is early next year. Oh, and here's those events they talked about. Okay. We have 3 events: Gobblegum Mania, Merry Mayhem, and RG's Festival Frenzy. Okay. Zombie players should be the top of the number of events, especially related to zombies mid-season. The launch should start in January. Event Gobblegum Mania is going to be the 5th through the 19th. Merry Mayhem, same thing. And Archie's Festival Frenzy is going to be the 19th through the 3rd. What did they do? What did they do, you know? What are they? I guess we'll just have to find out when they get here. And then Jingle House is going to be in season. And this is going to be just a redesign for Liberty Falls. I'll probably play this once or twice, but considering that, the new map is going to be out, Citadelle, I can't imagine I'll play that much, but it does look really cool. I like the whole crystal. Oh, they're doing all decorations all out. I like that a lot. That's really cool. I like it. I appreciate it. They also say main quest is active during this and all that stuff, but I already made a video talking about this, so we're not going to spend too much time going over that. And the final thing is zombie gameplay updates, and this is really cool. I've made a video about this already, but I'll go over it again. Reducing the number of manglers to spawn in mid to high rounds, amazing, like great. And like Kevin Drew actually told us they're cutting that spawn rate in half. So you're going to have like on high rounds the half amount of manglers that you have compared to they had before. And also they're putting a cap on how many manglers that could spawn, starting at round 100. And then reducing the Mangler arm cannon health, which is nice, and significantly reducing the length of special rounds. Oh my gosh, bro, the special rounds were insane. Like, if you do a round 100 run, you already know that, but like, if you were watching freaking the Insomnia Virus do the round 99 thing, where he got to round 999, his special rounds took, like, what was it, like 15 minutes for one special round, which is insane, bro. Anyways, they're also scaling the parasite damage. I kind of wish that they did the other significantly damage scaling for base zombies. Wait, what? Slightly increasing damage scaling for base zombies from rounds 5. Oh, okay, we're not going to deal with this. From rounds 150 to 400. That's kind of interesting. They're going to make it even stronger, interestingly enough, but I didn't expect that one. Zombies are going to, because normally they cap off at like round 50 some, like they can't deal more damage than that, but I guess they're going to be another damage increase for zombies at round 150, so that's interesting. But regardless though, that's everything we have here. A lot of interesting stuff. Very excited for all this stuff. So it's a longer one, I know, but there's a lot of stuff to go over. But regardless, that's going to wrap it up for this video. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.